And just in case you forgot, because I certainly did not, it's going to be a super week. It's going to be FlyQuest against Cloud9 in the first match. Now, this is going to be a really tight one. Do you believe in Cloud9 still having it despite losing their head coach? Have you watched the Champions Queue games where Summit just smurfs on everybody? Do you believe that can come back? There's a chance. Or does FlyQuest just look like the better team? Here, for me, I think FlyQuest looks like the better team still. But Cloud9 can easily take this win. They have been very resilient. I'm just giving FlyQuest the credit that I think they deserve, and this is a big test for them. Then you've got EG versus CLG. This is where EG can really embarrass themselves. If EG lose to CLG here, the team is certainly on a downward doom spiral. So I think they won't, but they will have to prepare so hard for this match to avoid the mental damage that it will cause them to lose to CLG, having no valid reason. Cloud9 had a valid reason by losing their head coach that day of, but EG on the other hand is just playing bad. They cannot afford to lose this one. I think they're gonna prep more for this game, and all the other two combined, I think EG takes down CLG here. Then you've got TSM against TL. So the LCS is making this out to be some sort of hype match because Team Liquid has Bjergsen and he's playing against his former team, but Team Liquid is literally #1 in our stock market and TSM is dead last in the water. This is not going to be close. This is not a hype match. Bjergsen already knows he has won against TSM. You can look at the TSM camp and know that the place is on fire. You don't need to beat it to know that you've made the right decision. So I think that this match is not going to be close at all despite the hype building videos. If you as a fan have been following these two teams and have been just paying half attention, you know that TSM is an absolute dumpster fire right now when it comes to the play and even behind the play. So fear not. Team Liquid all the way for this one, which is why I think they're an even safer bet this week. And you've got IMT against Golden Guardians, a real opportunity for Immortals to actually get a 3-0 this week. The team looks still shaky. Their wins are not convincing, but they've gotten them. They've gotten them, and then for some reason they're almost matched with EG. So it's a good chance that IMT can take down Golden Guardians, but I've really been liking what I'm seeing out of Pride Stalker. I think Golden Guardians is the one team whose record could be better than it already is, as we mentioned in the first week, because they lost to some new strategies that are no longer there. You're not playing Smite Gen at top. You can still play Enchantress like TSM did, but most good teams will beat it. Then last, Dig versus 100 Thieves. It's a rematch of the lock-in playoffs where Dignitas absolutely spanked 100 Thieves with a 3-0, a swift one at that, and I think 100 Thieves wants revenge. However, Dignitas has River, and River has shown to be pretty good as a jungler, especially in the early game. If he gets his hands on an early game jungler, and Dignitas has a way of snowballing the matchup, 100 Thieves is not coming back. It's not like they're impervious to throws in the mid to late game as well. So I think that Dignitas has a strong advantage here, despite 100 Thieves still being the better team. It could definitely happen where the game goes smoothly and 100 Thieves just stomps Dig, and nothing that I said really seemed to make sense here. But if you watch all the Dig games and the 100 Thieves games, you know that there is a good chance as well that Dignitas ends up taking down 100 Thieves. I'm putting my money on the ring on the Thieves here because I think that this team on a super week probably is going to take things a little bit more seriously. They seem to do better after having a bad week, and last week was a bad one, losing to IMT. So every time they do poorly, they try to overcorrect it, they get confident, then they make a mistake, then they do something better. I think last week was a down week, so this week should be an up week for 100 Thieves. But if you're excited about Dignitas, you care about the team, you'd want to watch this game because there's a chance at a big upset. That's been it. That's Super Week, third set of games for the week. Hope you enjoy.